Google just doubled down on AEO. They've changed everything that we've done in the past. SEO is dying, or maybe not. All right, let's talk about what's going on with Google. And I've been working on this for probably 6 months now, and it basically follows the mindset that everything is shifting from search engine optimization, which is the old way of packing keywords everywhere that needs to be uh, found, into AEO, which is answer engine optimization. And the difference here is that AI is creating an opportunity for searches to be more intelligent, more in depth, more uh, concise in what they're looking for. So, for instance, it used to be if I typed into Google, bounce house delivery people near me, you would get page after page after page. And those pages were obviously ranked from those kind of keywords that were packed into the site, into the, any and everything that had to do with that, the Google business page, the site, the some of the other things, the backlinks, all these other things that came along. So this all changed with now the advent of um, AI, and that what Google started doing was being more specific. And if you did a search in AI, in any of the AIs, in Google and Anthropic and Claude and any of them, ChatGPT, you notice the little chat bot up there that gave you the top three. Now remember that three used to be page after page after page after page, and we were worried about ranking on the first page. Now, three. That's what you get. You have to rank within the top three. And then on top of that, Google is getting smarter about knowing where you're at. So, um, going outside of your local area, the further you go out, the more you are being exposed to other things that are pushing you down on the list. And remember, you got to be top three. You can't just be on the front page anymore. You got to be the top three. Well, that was all from the large language models chats and the searches that were done from that. Now, what Google has done is they have opened it up once again, and they've introduced a thing called Map Pack. And this is on your mobile device. It's going to come to your desktop, but right now it's on your mobile. And it basically takes that search and it puts it into maps. So what happens is you press a button on your maps page and you say, "Hey, I want to find a dentist near me that can give me an emergency root canal because my tooth is killing me." And what it does is it looks for all those qualifications. Someone that specializes in root canals, someone who specializes in emergency care, someone who's open during the hours that you want, someone who is local to you, who is close, and someone that, meets all the other qualifications. And then from there goes up. Are they a good dentist? Are they a cheap dentist? Or, all the other qualifications that people normally put in there. So AI has turned search into something that is so much bigger than what we're used to. And the danger is this: three. That's all you get. If you are doing what you used to do with SEO, you are missing the boat. There are ways for you to rank in that top three, and they do not involve uh, keyword packing or anything like that. More importantly, they may not involve you at all. A lot of the information that is being pulled from your customers. So whatever reviews you have, um, it can associate those reviews with searches. This becomes very, very, very complicated because no more are we just looking for solutions to a broad problem. We're looking for individual solutions for individual problems, which means that if someone is looking for a pink bounce house for their little girl's 7th birthday and it needs to be an emergency because the other guy canceled and it's going to rain, but we still want it, and throw in a million problems from here. What it's going to do is it's going to go through and it's going to start searching through your reviews, and it's going to find reviews where so and so had a party and the bounce house guy brought it even though it was going to rain, and set it up, and there was no wind or lightning, but it it was misting. And then another review may say we had a bounce house company cancel on us and we were in a panic, and such bounce house company pulled through and brought us this. And then another review may say something like they have the most amazing pink castle that was perfect for my little girl's birthday. So AI is taking all of that information and it is jamming it into the problem that is at hand. How are you supposed to do that? And the important part is, um, you know, i- i- the old ways of just give me a review, give me a review, give me a review don't work anymore. And it's not something that you can prompt because you don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what people are going to ask. So how do you fix this? And there is only one way. You have to get honest reviews from honest customers who are most most genuine about the situation that's going on. It's going to relate to circumstances. It's not going to relate to keyword packing or generic stuff. They did a great job, whatever. None of that matters anymore. Okay. The searches are going to add all of your reviews together along with other things that are going on, and they're going to create a profile that matches the individual search, not the totality of the entire company. So it's going to be an individual search. And guess what? 5-star isn't as important as content driven reviews. So your reviews are going to have to say what's going on. That's going to be it's going to be tough. Now, the saving grace to all of this is that most of us are a delivery service. So most people are not going to search into maps, but I think that Google is getting us a peek into what is coming as far as what's going on with search. And we've already touched on this with AEO. We know that they are pulling things from a lot of different areas, and it is not just keywords packed inside of a website. It's qualifications and authority that are brought from a lot of different places. So although we are not going to be, most people don't search for you on maps, the closest, because they're not coming to you, you're coming to them. But like I said, this is probably how search is going to go forward. So what you need to be doing now, double down on your AEO. Do everything that you can do to answer those questions inside your website, inside your reviews, inside your and listen, the questions are almost as vast as the problems. I mean, imagine a search where imagine any search. Now, there are going to be common searches. What's the best? What's the cheapest? What's the closest? What's the fastest? What's the best quality, the ones with the best looking units, whatever. Those are all going to be probably the most prominent, and you can probably attach yourself to those. But those individual ones are going to start popping up. And listen, folks, once you have a customer, you got a customer. It's your customers to keep and it's your customers to lose. So that being said, you can do a lot of things to keep a customer even though you don't match the search criteria. once you have them, and vice versa is also true. You can lose a customer very, very easily, and a search is all that it's going to take to replace you. Customer service is going to be key. We're going back to the old ways of where you're going to have to function as a planner, someone who is helping people with parties, someone who is simply delivering stuff into people's yards and not doing what the customer wants and not taking care of the customer and not all that's is going away because you're not going to rate. You're not going to rate at all. SEO stuff, the stuff if you guys are seeing that you are starting to have some pressure from your search, it's probably because you are doing things the old way. You are doing things that used to be relevant that are no longer relevant, that are starting to be chipped away by the way that searches are moving forward now. So you have to be proactive and move forward with this. There's a ton of other things that go into this. And I could spend hours talking to you about what you're going to need and how you're going to fix this in the whole 9 yards. But honestly, this is going to have to be a process, and it's going to have to be a process that you're going to have to be invested in, both on this channel and on other channels. I'd suggest to each and every one of you, start doing your research and finding out what it's going to take to continue to be on top of what you need to be on top of. Nothing is absolute. Not everyone is going to search through Google Map Maps or through their search their AI search bar or through, whatever, even through Google. They may not do that. They may just call a friend and say, "Hey, who was the guy that you use?" So there's going to be different ways that you got to do it, but you're going to have to start embracing them all if you want to be a part of what's going on and how it's moving forward with the business. You're going to have to be good at everything across the board, and you're going to have to specialize. You're going to have to be a little more local. You're going to have to be a little more um, um, prominent in what you're doing. I predict that the days of the businesses that do it all are numbered. If you have a party rental business that provides tents and tables and chairs and big bounce houses and little bounce houses and dunk tanks and foam machines, and I predict, and take it for what it is. All it is my research and my intuition, but take it for what it is. I believe that those are going to start to be replaced with people who are more specialized. So you may want to think about shifting your business model into a situation where you are more specialized so that you can focus on those ideas. Are you the guy that delivers the big 30-foot slides? Are you the girl that does the foam parties? Are you the guy that does dunk tanks? Are you the girl that does kiddie parties and toddler parties? Are you the guy or girl that does gender reveal parties? Are you the guy or girl that does on and on and on and on and on? You're going to have to specialize, and you're going to have to find a happy medium with your price. Gone are the days where you're going to be able to just shovel in cash from all sides. You're going to have to make a premium for a premium product and do it in a specific time and a specific area in the whole 9 yards. It's going to get tough. But the good news is if you're good and you stay on top of it, you're going to rise to the top, and you are going to be picked. If you're one of those top three that are hitting on your search, and also on, you know, map packs and anything else that's coming forward from this, and we're going to see more of this. It's going to be adopted throughout because where Google goes, everyone else follows. Um, so once this starts to become the established, you'll see that there's going to be more. Now, the good news is that you can rank higher in one than you can in the other. So, for instance, if you are, more inclined towards what Google is doing in their qualifications, you're going to rank higher in Google, whereas Claude may have a different set of criterias. And again, you're going to have to learn those. So it's going to be top three times 10 different areas that you can choose from. Uh, it's going to be, a juggling match where you're literally going to be throwing more and more up in the air and trying to catch them and keep it all going. I've got some products that I can help. If you guys need it, just reach out to me and let me know. I can help you with um, checking your AEO optimization and making sure that you're on track with your answer stuff. And I could also tell you some places to put certain things that will help. Um, and keep watching this and other channels, and make sure that you do your research, because this is what is coming. This is what's going to be the new norm. We're moving away from what is old. Listen, folks, I can't say this enough, and I don't want to sound like that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. If you're doing it the old way, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Just simply buying Google ads or doing, things that are packing keywords into your site, or whatever you're doing. That's 10 years ago. Funnels are dead. All of that is gone. Um, you are pre-qualifying your customers before you even start sending out your ads now. It is not a matter of just throwing it out there and trying to catch everyone, and then figure out who wants to be your customer. So look, keep going. If I can help you, let me know. Keep watching, and we will see you on the next one.